Hello again. This is another World Cup prediction brought to you by me again. Might as well call me Donkey again at this point because we're just bringing up World Cup predictions left, right, and centre, continuing on without any stopping in sight. So, welcome back to the double ups now that we're going to be doing because, of course, we have to. All the group games of match day 3 will be at the same time. So, this is the second one in Group B. And if you didn't watch the first one in Group B between Canada and Switzerland, I'll give you 5 seconds to click off and go find it. Right, so basically what happened in that one is Switzerland beat Canada. And though I've not updated the spreadsheet, I will have done by this. Well, hopefully we'll have done by this point with the final group standings by the time this comes out. Um, Qatar are on 4 points, Canada are on 4 points, and Switzerland are on 4 points. If Bosnia win this one, all the teams will be on 4 points. So goal difference will be the outcome. Um, it is Canada sitting top currently, 5 goals, 4 conceded. Qatar in second, 4 goals, 3 conceded. Both the same goal difference, but obviously Canada sit top on goal difference because they've scored more. And Switzerland, 2 scored, 2 conceded. So if Bosnia win, I think it has to be 2-0 minimum. They'll knock out Switzerland. Um, so, hmm. Oh no, well, yeah, no, they would because they'd be scoring more goals than the Swiss team would. Okay, so yeah, Bosnia 2-0 win here against Qatar would change things and would put Switzerland actually out of the World Cup, I believe. Before we go in, though, of course, settings check, 10-minute halves, legendary, competitor mode, player based difficulty. We've gone for the new ball of the Adidas Tango Rosario to close out the final match days. And for the stadium, we're just going to go to the closest one, which is. Isn't Union Park. Actually, Union Park Stadium might be one, but I'm just going to go for. Um, Fuck knows, to be honest with you. Sports Illustrated. It's a safe bet. And it's the same time as the Switzerland game, so we don't need to change the time. Weather will stay clear, natural grass, and the pitch colour will be bright green. So that is your game set up. The teams, ladies and gentlemen, if you aren't aware, look like this for the final game of Group B. We've got Vasilite in goal, Muskic and Dedic as the fullbacks, Maharamovic and Katic as the centre backs, Memic left mid, Bayraktarovic right mid, Sunjic and Basic the centre mids, Dzeko and Demirovic the strikers up top. Dzeko captain on the side. It's been underwhelming from the captain this World Cup, but maybe he'll turn it around here as his team are desperate to find a spot here. I know there's quite a lot of red cards and suspensions for Qatar. I'm aware of that before we look at the lineup, but I can't be arsed to change it, to be honest with you. So this is their team. Barsham in goal, Albrecht and Aloui as the fullbacks. Cookie, who I believe one of them isn't. I think he's one that's suspended, isn't he? And Pedro Miguel as the centre backs. Buriaf and Madibo. I know Madibo is definitely suspended for that. Well, I don't want to say it was a red card challenge, but I think it was more the aftermath that he got sent off for, which I can see. I don't know if I agree with it, but I can see it. Alheidos, Cam and captain, Afif off the left, and Milson Jr. off the right, Ali at striker. Those are your teams for the final days of Group B. On paper, it's kind of a toss up to be honest with you, because Bosnian defence isn't incredible, neither is the Qatari defence. I think the Bosnian defence wins that one. Midfield, I think it's a tie, but then the attack I think is also a tie. I think it may be just slightly ahead of Bosnia. But this one could be really close. Like I said, the only way anything changes in the positions is if Bosnia get a 2-0 win. Other than that, it remains as it is. So, without any further ado, let's finish off Group B and let's see how the standings look at the end of it. For Group B, then, at the Sports Illustrated Stadium, 10-minute half length, legendary difficulty, authentic game type, and a nice sunny afternoon. It is Bosnia versus Qatar.
An enthralling contest in the making, involving two sides with plenty to say for themselves. But what we can say with any certainty is which one of them will ultimately claim victory. Complete coverage is on the way right here on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me ready to provide tactical analysis is Sue Smith. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Bosnia and Herzegovina, and they take on Qatar.
I can't wait for this one today. The atmosphere is buzzing, and I'm hoping the football lives up to it.
I really don't know which way this is going to go. I have a prediction, but both these teams have been poor at this World Cup, so I don't know which way it's going to go. Well, Qatar went down to 9 men and they lost to Canada, but Bosnia weren't squeaky clean. I can't remember who got sent off. I don't think it's any of the starting 11 that's been picked. But bear with, because it might have been Maharamovic. I think he was on the bench just there. Was the one that sent off. Oh no, he's on the pitch. No, he was one that got the red card. So we put the red carded Bosnia defender on as well. Yeah. So, as I say, Bosnia weren't squeaky clean either, but Qatar had 2 reds, went down to 9 men. Bosnia had one red, obviously, went down to 10.
And here's the Qatar starting 11.
As you can tell, I'm quite lazy, but also we want to have the best teams out for this to give them the best chance in the simulation. And that is Lopetegui's team. Of course, in simulation, Qatar have done a lot better than in real life. I mean, in Qatar, in real life, they're probably out, or at least as good as. For Bosnia, they're probably same story. They're not going to be one of the best third-place teams unless they get a win against Qatar in the final match day.
Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us.
And with Bosnia in the blue, kicking to the right, and Qatar in the white, kicking to the left, we get underway for the final game of Group B in total. With a lot on the line. Bosnia know what they need. Can they do it? Qatar, if they do lose 2-0, they'll be the team to go to minus goal difference, which means Switzerland will overtake them. So not only will Bosnia leapfrog them, Qatar will also fall. So it really could go down to the nitty-gritty here if Bosnia could find 2 goals out of something. In real life, my prediction for this is going to be the most boring, shitty 1-0 win for Bosnia you'll ever see in your life. Both teams haven't really turned up and showed any quality in this World Cup. And I think that will continue. I think that will continue to be the case. I think Qatar will be shit. I think Bosnia will be shit. I think this might be one of the worst games of the World Cup on performance. But I think Bosnia will find a way to win. A 1-0 win is what I'm saying for Bosnia. I don't know if that'll be enough to put them through as a third-place team. But I do know that they'll be on 4 points. And they've got a good shot of it.
Afif. Oh, could be an opportunity here.
I'm drinking water by the bucket load. I really need it today, to be honest. If you didn't see the last one, you'll know I'm a little bit hungover as well from the Scotland game last night. 1-0 loss to Morocco. We cry every time, but at least, you know, it wasn't a battering. It wasn't a game where we got absolutely destroyed. I thought we'd lose by 1 goal, but I thought it'd be 2-1 Morocco.
Dzeko. Determined defending. Possibilities here.
Ball through, Basic. Into Dedic, out wide by Raktarevic here. Instead of passing it around the triangle on the right hand side, they're going to need a goal here, Bosnia, at least one, but 2 will be the optimal number. And it is a shot at Barsham, but it's saved. First effort goes Bosnia's way. Like I said, they know what they need to do. Are they able to pull it off? Obviously, if Qatar win, they'll go at 7 points, they'll top the group. Canada finishing second, Switzerland finishing third, and then Bosnia going out.
Madibo. It's a neat move.
Madibo to Ayub. Edmilson. Back to Ayub. Alheidos.
Well, they couldn't keep it.
Tackled by Basic. Again, if you are wanting some drama, you're pulling for Bosnia here. But if you're supporting anyone else, you probably went for Qatar. Demirovic should get it across. Doesn't get it across. It does fall to Dzeko. It's by Raktarevic. It's saved by Barsham. Took way too long there. It should have been squared across to Dzeko by Demirovic. And it would have probably been 1-0 guaranteed, because it would have been a sweaty goal. But no, not the thought pattern from the boy Demirovic.
Nice sequence this. Karim Budia. And reading it absolutely superbly.
Yeah, he kept his focus well there, didn't he?
Nihad Mujic.
Well,
And now with Šunjic.
I don't really know what to say. Bosnia need a goal, and they could be on for one. Demirovic, it's closed down. Again, it's only 2 goals. I don't know if 1 goal wouldn't be enough, would it? Because you've got -1 goal difference and Qatar be on 0. So if Bosnia only win 1-0, it won't be enough. They need 2 to keep themselves in the World Cup.
And he stopped them in their tracks.
They've been struggling to score 1 on most occasions, so scoring 2 is going to be a different matter.
Well, that's a clever ball.
Especially if Qatar get the goal here. Some good passing around the outside of the box. Madibo, Ayub, back to Madibo, into Alheidos. Oh, it's good play between Afif and Ali, but can't get the ball back through.
Nihad Mujic. Amar Dedic. Well, this is what you call passing with confidence. Who's going to win this joust? Trying to craft something. And there is the goal that gives them a well-made...
There has been a goal for Bosnia. Oh my! I definitely was paying attention. I definitely was. It is Basic that puts Bosnia ahead, and
it's all about being alert.
it's cut back to him on the edge of the area, and he just thumps it. Barsham, no chance. And that makes everything interesting now, because everyone in the group is on 4 points now. That's not going to be enough for Bosnia. They still need another goal, because on goal difference they still sit bottom.
So the ball rolling again with the score.
But I believe Qatar as well will still sit second for the amount of goals scored, so it doesn't change anything in the leaderboard yet. However, if Bosnia score again, then it'll all go to fucking pot.
To take their time, but not enough care on the ball.
Qatar will fall, and Bosnia will leap up into, I believe, if my maths is correct, which it probably isn't, they'll leap into third, at the very least. Might be second, actually, because Switzerland... Yeah, it would be second, because Switzerland have less goals scored. So if Bosnia score again, Qatar will go down to the bottom, and Bosnia will go into second.
Interesting pass.
So this is an indication that 4 points isn't always safe, because now Bosnia are sat on 4 points, and as it stands, they'll still be exiting the World Cup. 1 more goal will mean that they're still in it. It could get really fucking interesting for the remainder of this match.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Dedic.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Demirovic.
In all seriousness, this is getting very fucking interesting now.
It was intended for Dzeko. And it wasn't
Bosnia
quite
nearly
as good
scoring
as it
again.
looked when it
Barsham
was
able to
played
hold
up.
on to it. But yeah, has to be
Mopping up defensively.
a 2-goal win minimum to keep Bosnia in the World Cup. They've done half the job. They just need to do the other half and not concede. But it is a thief out to Ed Nilsson Jr. Inside Alheidos. Closed down, but it's going to fall back to Alheidos. And it is 1-1. And all the mathematics I talked about there goes straight back out of the window. Qatar go top of the group on 5 points. Bosnia sat on 2 as it stands. Will crash out.
Well, here's the replay.
Leaving
And he
Canada
shows
in
great
second and
skill to
Switzerland
bring
in
the ball
third.
through. The way to pass, it's just right. And once it falls to him, he's never missing. Calm as
There
you
is
like,
still time. There's
slots
still
it
plenty
home.
of time. But Mahamarovic, I think it was, or Maharamovic, however you pronounce it, whatever his name is, I think the one at fault there, unable to get it clear, and Alheidos takes his opportunity.
Back underway.
1-1 here now.
One
We've
goal
seen
apiece in
Bosnia
this game.
go back to the beginning. They need 2 goals again.
Dedic. Nice
Again, it
looking
has to be a
move, this.
2-goal difference if Bosnia are going to stay in this World Cup in simulation.
Confident play.
In real life, I think it might be over for both Bosnia and Qatar, to be honest with you. But
Now he must favour the cross. Oh, useful ball.
they
Using
need
all his
2.
defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, can they hit them on the counter?
They had such a good start as well. 1-0 up, but they've let one in from Alheidos. And Bosnia need to not completely fall on their arses here, if they can help it. But Qatar on the attack again. It's Ayoub, it's Ali, it's cleared away. I think Memic has the ball at least. Opted to play it across his back line instead, rather than clearing the ball, which, okay.
Dedic.
Dedic, Basic, Katic, all the titches.
Amar Dedic. Nikola Katic. Mujakic.
Yeah, this is looking bleak for Bosnia now. They had the advantage, and they've surrendered it.
Nihad Mujakic. Nikola Katic.
Will there be another goal before half time to put another twist into this group? Memic, Mijakic, Maharamovic. Continuing down the left.
Šunjić. Nikola Katic. Dedic. What can they do from here?
Dedic, Basic now. They really need this to stay in the World Cup, and it's not going to happen. At least not this half. They've still got 45 minutes to turn things, to turn it around.
Must take the lead here.
But it's nearly Qatar that get the second as Vasil has to make a save, and it'll fall to Madibo. He could. Oh, he's not shot it. Why hasn't he shot it? Just shoot. Just why? It doesn't need to be the most intricate goal ever. Just hit the ball at the net.
Celebrate that like it's
Oh
always
my
been.
God! It's away by Bosnia, but Qatar really should be 2-1 up there at the end of the
And with
half.
that, the first
Why they're
half
trying to
draws
tiki-taka
to a
it into a
close.
net, I don't know. What I do know is that at the moment Bosnia are
I
gone.
think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, it's all about moments in games, and he's stepped up to find the equaliser. It's a really nice finish as
Bosnia
well.
are out
I'm
of
sure
here
they're going to be looking to
as
build
it
on that in the
stands.
second half.
1-1 at the break, and still 2 goals needed if they're going to stay alive. Other than that, if they don't stay alive, obviously they don't get us 2 goals, then we know the end results. So it really is the last chance saloon as we go into the break. Match facts look like this: 57-43 in terms of possession, 4 shots to 3 in favour of Qatar, and 2.3 expected goals to 2. It is that close. It has been that close. But Bosnia need to find that next gear, need to find that next, you know, shebang. Need to find that next level that are going to get them over the line here. Or it could be too little too late. Well, it's going to come down to these last 45 minutes for this group. Taking a look there at the ratings, 7.8 for Al Haydos, who got the goal for Qatar. A bit lucky to get the goal, but it did fall back to him and he did take the opportunity. Buriaf was 7.6, Madibo was 7.5. Probably going to be some protesters' inclusion in this one, but I just couldn't be arsed to change the team. Al Awi doing alright. Michel Barsham did let one in from Basic, but it is a 6.8 rating as he's made 2 saves as well to prevent Bosnia from getting the goal difference they need so far. So far, so good for Qatar anyway. Everyone else underwhelming at the back as well as up front. It's just not been the greatest, but it's been good enough. All they need to do is avoid losing by 2 goals and they're through. So it's like, just don't fuck it up, I suppose, in simulation anyway. In real life, it's a different story totally. Man of the match so far for Bosnia is Basic. He got the goal and an 8.3 rating. He is damned if he's going to let his country get knocked out. He's going to try his absolute best to get them over the line, which I respect all hell. 8 rating for Dedic, 7.3 for Mijakic at left back, and then the assist coming from Ivan Sunjic with a 7.2. Maharamovic, not great, but not bad. I believe he was at fault for the goal for Qatar, 7 rating for him, and then everyone else underwhelming, especially the strikers who have struggled. Vasilai, 2 shots on his goal, 1 save, 1 conceded. But yeah, Bayraktarevic needs to bring more. Katic hasn't been great at the back. He's been definitely the worst of the centre-backs. It might have been him that was at fault for the goal. I'm not entirely sure which one got the unlucky deflection. But Dzeko and Demirovic up top haven't done anything. And it's been the case of this World Cup where the strikers haven't been able to get in for Bosnia at all. That needs to change in the second half if they're to keep in this tournament. No changes at the break. But if it stays like this, if Bosnia don't get that 2 goal difference, they're out. And any other result means that Bosnia are out, but the 2 goal difference means Bosnia stay in. If it ends 2-1 to Bosnia, they're still going to be out on goal difference. They need to win 3-1 here now. Either that or they bow out, and Qatar will continue on.
Budiaf. Madibo.
They just need to try and use their strikers. We've got 2 very decent options in Dzeko and Demirovic, but just doesn't seem to ever get to them. Memic, back to Mijakic, Sunjic, Mijakic. Cut out by Milson Jr., but it is going to stay in possession of Bosnia as they win it back.
Šunjić. Mujakic. Nikola Katic. Goalkeeper has it.
Away by Bosnia, but they can't be pissing around the back with it. They have to move it forward. They have to get these goals. I think they know that. They just try to find a way to do that because Qatar have been alright in simulation as Milson Jr. tries to find Ali, but it's closed down by Katic. ASMR a little bit there for you. It's like watching 2 different Qatars, to be honest, because this one has been disciplined, playing a lot better, getting the results. The real life Qatar has just not done that at all. I guess, to be nice. Oh, it's away just about, but this is not what you want.
Intelligent ball. Moving the ball well here. Could cross it in here. And they have possession again.
Ball away again. It's very, very, very poor at the moment from Bosnia. Are the ones who need 2 goals, but they're also the ones I don't think they've had an attack this half yet. Or really any attacking momentum. So we could be saying bye-bye to Bosnia. Dedic, direct to Revic, tries to find the ball to Sunjic. We might be saying hello, Bosnia. Another twist in the tail. Another change in the dynamic. And the man who assisted the first goal has put away the second. The ball in turn by back to Revic is met with a plumb by Sunjic. It's a very good header. He is onside. It looks as if it was aimed towards Demirovic. Obviously passed him by, but Sunjic was on standby there to get the goal. And now it opens up. Now it all changes. Bosnia, again, like I said, won't win and won't remain in the World Cup with just a 1-goal difference. They still need to score another, but the momentum is with them now. And it really could still go. I'm hyped now. I thought it was just going to end 1-1 and Bosnia were just going to fall out of the World Cup. But that is a big, big goal. And with half an hour left on the clock, they still need one more massive goal if they are to stay in the World Cup. Any other result, including the one we're seeing right now, everyone will be on 4 points. Bosnia will be at the bottom of that table on goal difference. So if they're going to stay alive, it needs to be ball into Ali, closed down by Katic. Ed Milson Jr. closed down again.
Yeah, there's just no rhythm,
Fucking hell, I'm hyped now. I can't lie. This could be the biggest comeback in the groups that we could ever see.
Katic.
They just need to score again. I've made a point of it. We said it about 50 times now. Probably everyone's sick of it hearing me say it, but it's just how big this occasion is now for Bosnia.
Amar Dedic. And now with Sunjic.
Sunjic. Mijakic. Right to Sunjic, who's been very good today. Bosnia just need to control this game and then find that finish. Qatar need to prevent them from doing that. Qatar need to do everything they can to stop that. The ball is towards the back post of Memic. It's away by Pedro Miguel. It could get fucking tasty, baby. We just need one more twist to the tail. If Qatar score again, you might as well say bye-bye Bosnia. If Bosnia score again, then Qatar, as it stood, will be walking out the World Cup. All on 4 points, of course, but the lowest goal difference will lose out here. Currently Qatar are on 0, but will stay above Switzerland due to goals scored. 5 goals scored, 5 goals conceded for the Qataris so far.
20 minutes remaining.
Switzerland only have 2 and 2. Canada are probably safe any old way you look at it. I don't think there's going to be an issue in Canadian territory. I think they've done what they need to do despite losing on the final day to Switzerland.
Doing well to keep it.
Yeah,
it could get fucking interesting.
Mujakic.
But the thing is, the AI doesn't know that they need another goal. So they might not try and push for a third. They might just be happy with a 2-1 win. But obviously in simulation, that won't be enough. So it could be interesting to see how the AI behaves in this simulation. See if they do try and find a third. Memic into Demirovic. Barak to Revic. Ball through to Demirovic. Knocked on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Michal Barsham has just saved Qatar's qualification with that save. As Sunjic is putting a hell of an effort. Comes off for Hadzimetovic. I have to read the name again. But that save has saved Qatar's World Cup, at least in this simulation. Ball short. by Raktarevic. The ball is in. It's away by Kareem, and well, moments there, seconds away from falling out of those spots, but a big stop. That might be the last gasp for Bosnia. I know it's still 14 minutes, but they're not the most attacking team at the best of times. Will that take the wind out here as it's now Qatar out to out to Nilsson Jr. Back inside to Madibo. Al-Haydos is poured from the defender again. I think it was Maharamovic. Can't get the ball off Al-Haydos, but thankfully it is a save, and it'll be a corner as Madibo comes up for her team on the Qatari side. A corner for Qatar. Ball in by Afif. Basic heads it in the air, can't get it away, does get the second header, but still can't get it away. Afif gets tackled by Maharamovic, and now Bosnia need to go here. They need to counter by Raktarevic. Problem is, you got Edin Dzeko on the counter attack. You're not going to be able to get that pace because he just doesn't simply have any. Demirovic, Basic, back out to Demirovic. It needs to be now, or it needs to be very soon. If Bosnia are going to keep themselves alive, the ball isn't good enough. The ball just isn't good enough. Can Dzeko dispossess? He can. The captain leading from the front, plays it out to Memic. 1-2 with Hadzimetovic there. Inside to Demirovic, is closed down. It is going to come down to the wire. Are you hyped? I'm fucking hyped. All Qatar need to do is not concede again.
And very nicely positioned to win it.
All Bosnia have to do is score again. The next goal, whether it ends up in Bosnia's net or Qatar's net, will decide this game. Basic, good tackle. Memic, Hadzimetovic. You know what? I never think I'd be so hyped for a Bosnia-Qatar game. But in this simulation, it means absolutely everything.
Yeah, it's good game management, isn't it?
Bosnia need to get this forward, but they're under Qatari press here. And they're struggling to get it away. I might have to go all the way back to Vasilai here, which they do. Oh, man. Which way will it fall? Kareem gets the ball, but it's to a Bosnian player. 4 minutes to go plus stoppage time. And there's not enough urgency here. Why is Mijakic such an idiot? I know obviously they don't know that they need another goal, but they need another goal. I can tell you that. It's headed on by Kareem to Al-Haydos. Hadzimetovic, please don't play it to the left back, because all he'll do is run backwards and play it to his goalkeeper. Just try and play it anywhere else. Memic. It's back to Mijakic. He's trying to go backwards again. Even the Qatar players aren't letting him go backwards. They're like, mate, come on. Go forwards here. Go forwards here, Memic. Basic. Memic. The last attack of the game. Hadzimetovic back out to Memic. Needs a ball in here. It's Hadzimetovic again. Oh, it's just not good enough, and I think that's going to spell the end. That's going to spell the end. Why haven't they just crossed it into Dzeko? He's like fucking heading machine. Well, stoppage time's only a minute. Hope giveth and hope taketh away. Unless they go here and get it now. They have to do it now. Get it forward. Where the fuck are you going? Oh, do you know what? There's no sympathy. No sympathy at all. Bosnia do get the win. Bosnia beat Qatar on the final day. And they're celebrating it, but obviously the AI don't know it. Bosnia are eliminated. Qatar survived by the skin of their teeth. And that will end the group stages for Group B. Everybody ends on 4 points. A very even group it turned out according to the simulation. So before we get in to all the nitty gritty, before we get in to the ratings, to the stats, to everything like that, we're going to go through the group. So in 4th place, obviously, are Bosnia on 4 points, but a -1 goal difference is going to cost them this tournament. In 3rd place, it is Switzerland, 0 goal difference, 2 scored, 2 conceded, but they are behind second place Qatar, who have more goals scored. The same goal difference of 0, but more goals scored, which means that they sit in second place. And top, first place, all of them on 4 points like we said, but Canada will finish top of the group with a +1 goal difference. It was that close in this group, all getting 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss in this simulation, but Canada +1 goal difference. Qatar and Switzerland 0 goal difference, with Qatar just getting above on goals scored. And then Bosnia, oh Bosnia, they won the match, but they've lost their World Cup spot as they end on a -1 goal differential. Well, there you go. They won the battle, but not the war. Taking a look at the stats, it's not like they didn't try. It's just Qatar were trying equally as much to prevent it. And of course, if Qatar hadn't scored that goal, they would have been out. So big up Alhedos for saving Qatar and goal difference. 59-41 in terms of possession for Bosnia. 7 shots to 5 and 3.1 expected goals to 3.0. Like I said, 2-1 win. But we did establish that it would have had to be a 2 goal difference for Bosnia to upend this group and stay alive in the World Cup. It's just bad luck that a team with 4 points is going to finish bottom. But Bosnia have got that unfortunate luck. And some of the fans, I think it's starting to set in now with them. I think they started to realise that they aren't going to be staying alive in this World Cup despite their best efforts. Man of the match for Qatar was Karim Bouriaf, 7.9 rating from him in midfield. Hassan Al-Haydos ended up getting what turned out to be a critical goal for Qatar. Because even though they lost, that goal has kept him in, 7.8. And it actually puts him through second. So they're definitely going to be in the round of 32. Madibo, 7.6 before he was hooked. Ali, he got moved to centre-back, it looks like here. 7 rating, with Pedro Miguel going out to the right-back spot. Almoez Ali, not quite what we expect from him, but 6.9 nonetheless. Underwhelming for everyone else. As Barsham, you got to pinpoint that save as well. I believe it was Demirovic that had the opportunity. Barsham was equal to it. So it's the Al-Haydos goal and that Michal Barsham save that have kept Qatar in the World Cup. 2 shots let in, yeah. 3 saves, 5 on target altogether though. But if it had been one more, Qatar wouldn't be here to tell the tale. For Bosnia, the eliminated Bosnia in this simulation, full condolences to them because they did what they needed to do. They got the win. It just wasn't by enough. It just wasn't quite by enough on goal difference, which is what has knocked them out. A goal and an 8.3 for Besic, or Basic, sorry. A goal and an assist for Sunjic, but just couldn't get enough firepower to get one more. So their performances, as brilliant as they were, are unfortunately in vain. Mijakic 7.5 at the back. Memic as well on the left hand side, he tried his best, 7.4. Amar Dedic at the back, 7.3. Although Mijakic, as good as his performance was, he was one of the most irritating bastards because he just moved it backwards instead of forwards. Baharamovic and Katic 7.1s. Thought they didn't do that well, but the game has decided to give him something. And then the other assist coming from Bayraktarevic off the right hand side, 6.8. And then Vasilai, 4 shots on his goal, 3 saves, 1 conceded. And of course, if he doesn't concede that, Bosnia go through. Dzeko, not enough firepower. Demirovic had the opportunity, but it was a really good save from Barsham. And that will end Group B in very dramatic fashion. So just to reiterate, all teams ended on 4 points. All teams had the same total of points in this group. But Bosnia have been shafted. They've got the hard end of the wedge because their -1 goal difference is what puts them out. Qatar and Switzerland both on 0, with Qatar above them on goals scored, and then Canada on +1. It was a matter of a goal that could have changed everything. If Bosnia had scored one more, it could have changed it all. Switzerland aren't confirmed to be through either. I know they got 4 points, but they might be. I suppose they will be fine on 4 points. But again, there could be a lot of good third place teams. However, we do know that Bosnia are gone, and we do know that Canada and Qatar are definitely through. But what I do know as well is that's going to end Group B for these simulation predictions. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I hope Group B, if your country is in it, hopefully your team gets through. Take care, and see you later.